Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the audio on my end way too loud for a moment and turned down. Because for some reason everything's always louder than Discord. The only application that could probably benefit from being way too fucking loud. I can't... Oh, it's paused. That's why. Yes. I need to get myself that 8th bard level. Let's see. Feature. Yep. Why is everybody so quiet?
Yes. Do you mean we're not talking, or do you mean you can't hear us?
You're not talking.
Yeah.
So I do need to turn you up a little bit, but that's Discord. That's just Discord things. Hi, Bill.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, all my volumes got reset.
Ooh.
Oh god, I gotta turn you a little bit down.
Sorry, I haven't put my headphones in yet.
No, you're fine.
Yep. Also, before we get started, I'm going to point out that Ashnaz did take back all of his pieces. So all of the stat boosts are no longer in effect.
I figured. That was weird. That wasn't supposed to play audio. There. Oh, I forgot to start my timer. Right. Alright, level. Why did my...
Dead a Carthaxon. There are 3 of them.
Yep.
So it's 8.
I told you I started putting him on the home page so you can keep track. You can keep a running tally of how many times you've killed this poor asshole.
You're right.
How many times it's his own goddamn fault.
Yep.
Okay. Ability score increase. I get a new spell. And I can swap out one of my cantrips. So Magic Stone is going away.
What a shame.
Oh no, the one I never use.
Just wait until you're fighting thieves on rooftops in, some city with a military academy. You'll wish you had stones to throw then.
I mean, I can shoot lasers out of my fingers?
Jeff, what reference are you making?
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh!
Where's this? That would be over here, wouldn't it? Yeah, here we go. I was just thinking I wish that bards got access to the sword magic stuff because it's so goofy. I'm gonna take...
I imagine College of Blades.
Nope, College of Blades instead you spend your bardic inspiration to do extra damage and crazy selfish bard stuff. It's cool.
Okay.
Okay, how do I do under features level?
You right click on the class you want to increase and then you hit edit.
Or you click the pencil icon on the far right because you're using the default character sheet.
Good point.
Yep.
And then go to the details tab. Yeah, class level's 11. You got it.
Okay. Reliable talent.
Oh, holy fuck baskets.
What's wrong?
What?
Bill has reliable talent now.
Good. Good for him. You do not have permission. I'm not allowed to look at freedom of movement to spell.
Oh, gee, did I drag the wrong freedom of movement onto the spell list? I
the
did.
description you gave
I
me.
dragged the monster ability rather than the spell. Ugh. Give me a sec. Edit. There we go. 4th level, freedom of... Oh, no, because I just wrote it in, so it grabbed... Yeah.
And my ability score
Alright,
increase is
there.
going into dexterity.
Alright, there. Now the spell list, freedom of movement, is actually the spell.
Excellent.
My sneak attack went up.
Yep.
66.
You now stab harder than most fireballs.
It's true. This is a hard choice. I have 3 really good spells I could choose from, so I'll roll a d3. Aha! Not the maximum chaos option. I will take polymorph.
It's somewhat terrifying that polymorph isn't the maximum chaos option.
Oh, the maximum chaos option is naturally confusion.
Yeah, that's true.
But confusion is also... I wouldn't say it's busted, but it's really a little too good. It's a little good. Time to roll for my hit points. Wait, that's gonna roll hit dice. I don't want to do that.
I gotta do more hit points.
2. 9. Okay. I will gladly gain a flat 90. Have a flat 90.
Yeah, gaining a flat 90 hit points would be a little bonkers.
That would be very good. I would be glad for that. Okay.
Like, I don't even think Final Fantasy games.
Oh yeah.
Well, I
Easy.
guess some of them. Once you get up to the,
Round level 30 when you're cusping 500 hit. Well, no, around level 30 you're breaking 1,000
Yeah.
and you're gaining like 300 hit points a level. Because the numbers get nuts. Poor Bill.
Alright, well,
I
more.
mean, in all fairness to Bill, I've had to delete several chat messages that were supposed to be JavaScript macros, so...
Oh, I understand.
Is what it is.
Yeah, I can't tell you how often I've done shit like... Why did I make bioluminescent fungus its own language?
Because who's gonna understand a bioluminescent fungus but other bioluminescent fungus?
I mean, why not?
I mean, fair. Alright, let's try... Just, yeah, blasting that as unsourced text. Needless to say, I've been having some fun with macros.
I've seen some of the things you post. I get the feeling you have been having a lot of fun with macros.
Fun with macros.
points. That's probably...
Hmm.
Uh, yeah. Okay, yeah, my level is done. I got my ability score increased, got my HP, got my spells.
Right.
And I updated my alignment. Oh right, I can change my
Uh-oh.
I can change my expertise if I want to. I have... yeah, I do actually. Wait, no, I need to have proficiency in a skill to have expertise in it. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm good. I'm good with the the double dip on expertise I already have.
That, Oh, okay. That's the thing you were telling me about.
What was?
The thing that you posted in chat is the
Oh,
music
yeah.
that you were telling me about.
Yeah, where I can just play a list and then it plays the intro and then overlays the with lyrics and without lyrics on top of each other, and now I have a button that can just toggle between the two. Yeah.
Well,
Because, you know, what's the point of going to hell if I don't get to do crazy overwrought battle music from time to time?
it's a fair point.
I like how each ruby is an individual item. I'm gonna keep it that way because it's funny to me.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, after one last check over, I believe I'm good. Oh, I forgot about that. I wrote that and I forgot about it. Level 11 is a big deal. Looks like Gemma hasn't healed.
Either.
Yeah, I'm
Well, no, because we haven't quite had a long rest yet.
Yeah, let me set my HP back down.
I mean, it's not gonna bust anything if you do take the long rest now, because I sincerely doubt you'll be getting into anything that would require hit points or spell slots before gaining the opportunity to take another long rest. But
Too late, I already edited my gauges.
yeah, sorry, I'm just finishing up, well, not finishing up, but continuing to throw things at random encounter lists and all that jazz.
Well, you've got jazz on.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay. So that'll do that for now. All right. Reload the scene. Reload the song. Okay. So when we last left our intrepid heroes, they had, just kind of cast plane shift, going after a dead dragon? Question mark.
I mean, it's really more like we were goofing around with something we really should have been a little more careful with.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Growlspots had an idea and nobody stopped him. And actually, the idea just got worse with other people's involvement.
It was a decent idea.
Yeah, as it does. So everything fades to black, and then
Oh.
We have, in fact, vibrated ourselves into a bar.
yep. The bartender, seeing new arrivals,
Oh my
greets
God.
you cordially. I told you you'd hate the name!
It's a pun on 2 levels.
Yep. Told you you'd hate it.
I need a moment.
I'm questioning whether to have Artadel make a face like she just saw her ex or something. But probably not.
So, he greets you cordially, says, "Hello, welcome to the stiff drink." And he winks and goes, "Your first drink only costs a story."
Hey, Trex.
No.
Honestly, I'm taking a moment to admire that we just vibrated into this place, and this dude is super chill about it.
Yep.
Hmm.
He flaps his wings a little bit while serving some of the regulars.
Also, Growlspots didn't take his bagpipe out of his mouth, so he's been talking with little, like, noises as well.
Yeah. Also, yes, he has horns and wings.
This guy looks like he's from a visual novel.
He's from someone's DeviantArt. But I just googled handsome bartender, and that was one of the first results that I'm just like, yeah. Yes.
Thank you, DeviantArt.
Pretty good stuff on there. At least there was when I was part of it. Not a brag. I didn't actually post anything.
I haven't thought about DeviantArt since I was in high school, actually. Yeah.
Also, the Aarakocra looks up when you enter and recognizes you.
Uh-oh.
He looks very happy to see you, in fact.
Do we recognize this dude?
I mean, he looks like an Aarakocra.
Is this one of the dudes we saved? There's so many of them.
Yep. So, actually, let me... Oh, okay. So, yep, he starts babbling about, what he's been up to ever since you saved him from the Yuan-Ti. Mostly just been, wandering around trying to do good things for people.
Say, is this place hell?
Why would it be hell?
The bartender chuckles and goes, "Well, almost. We're in the city of Ribcage.
Oh.
So, if you were looking to get to hell, you made it most of the way."
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really have a plan.
You took us to the Outlands. Alright.
I'm gonna blame the spear. Yeah. Yeah, that's my story. I'm gonna blame the spear. Or the stupid dragon, actually. Yeah, there we go. It's a Carthax's fault. I'm glad we killed him and he's dead double over. Double
Yeah, but he
dead.
sent us to hell.
Alright.
Yeah, but we're not in hell. We're just close to hell.
You're
We are on the border of hell, essentially. It's kind of hard to be on the border of an infinite.
Artadel is entered her academic mode. Now speaking to the bartender like some sort of researcher. Excuse me, sir, if we're on the border of hell, would that make you some kind of demon?
Oh, shit.
Artudel, you can't just call people demons like that. Let me get that out of my mouth. You can't just call people demons. That's rude.
I'm not calling him one. I'm asking if he is one.
Where is
he
Art?
chuckles
Oh,
softly and goes, "Well, if the horns and wings didn't give it away."
Fascinating. Scribble, 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 scribble.
Also, he pours you a drink.
Oh, thank
Oof.
you.
Now, what brings a group like you here to Ribcage?
A weird tuning fork and a plane shift amulet?
He blinks a little bit.
Look,
Okay.
No,
That's
you
all
meant
right.
metaphorically.
we just kind of pick things up, get really drunk, and rub them together, and occasionally we end up somewhere else. I think. Hey, Summer, what happened? I'm gonna be honest. This whole, like, war thing, I've been just... And he, like, mimes drinking as if it hasn't been obvious. I don't even remember the name of the princess we were talking about. Princess... Vine or something?
Nymph?
Princess Vine Sauce? I don't remember. That's in character, of course I remember.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It seems like by resonating with that spear we got here. Ribcage has a portal to hell, doesn't it?
Yep. It's actually not, pretty much just down the street from here.
Is there anything going on this time of year?
Well, I mean, tormenting of the damned, but that goes on pretty much every time of year. Oh, that's right. They were gonna start running the Mangled Steel tournament soon.
Well, that sounds unpleasant.
Yeah, with the Blood War having cooled off a bit, they needed something to do to try and keep their armies sharp.
Oh, there's a blood war?
Oh yeah.
Carlsotz makes a face like someone who just, like, smelled a durian for the first time and they aren't one of those people that like it.
That's very specific.
Yeah, that's how most people react to the Blood War, really.
Ah,
If you've ever smelled durian, you would know.
He shakes up a big fruity drink and tops it with whipped cream and sets it on the counter.
Do you just do that compulsively?
Yes.
Oh.
But yeah, no, the Abyss has been oddly quiet, which, is good and bad.
Is there something happening in the Abyss? Because usually when they're good and quiet, that means that somebody's been whipping them into shape or something, right?
Yeah, that's why it bodes ill.
I feel like I should have some
Fortunately, or perhaps fortunately, I'm not privy to what goes on in there.
Sweet. Gravel spots. Can we go see the tournament?
I feel like I should have some kind of strong emotional response to all of this, like, hell and abyss talk, but sure.
I mean, we
I
just
feel like
did
I've-
a mark.
I just feel like I'm forgetting something important.
Well, if you're forgetting about it, it can't be that important.
You said it, demon bartender.
What were you gonna say? Summer?
Oh, nah, this would be fun. Yeah, I know it's the tortured pits of the damned, but I heard that they throw a raucous party sometimes.
I do like a good party, but, wouldn't all those, like, damned people kind of ruin the mood?
You get used to it.
Gravel spots, you more than anyone else should know that a damned person can bring up very positive mood.
Wait, why would I know that?
And Summer walks away.
Are you
Wait,
insinuating something about Jem? I'm sorry, buddy. Those are
Oh,
mean of her.
Jem just kind of has a confused look on his face.
Say jam? I meant gravel spots.
He remains blissfully oblivious.
Alright.
So the bartender mentions that, you know, they have these infernal war machines that, you know, Zariel is just continuing to try and get demons and well, not demons, devils. Yeah, I said the wrong D word. Devils trained on how to use. So, you know, she's set up a contest, and you know, the winner of the contest gets a free wish.
Ooh. Hold on. A wish?
That piqued your interest.
Yeah, who doesn't want a wish?
Fair point.
Don't you have something you'd want to wish for, Otto?
My teacher told me
I
about
don't
it.
know. The one person who was after me was dead, so I think I'm pretty good at this point.
We can wish for
Teacher
a
told me about
really
that
good
spell.
meal.
She says it's the most powerful spell in the world.
That would
In
be
the
good.
worlds, rather.
I mean, the ability to wish for anything is kind of as powerful as magic gets, doesn't it?
It's about
Yeah.
as powerful as tapping time for about 4 seconds.
Yeah. Wait a minute, that was an oddly specific example.
The skull makes some comment about magic these days isn't what it used to be.
Ever since those gods imposed a spell level limit because, ooh, God forbid you kill one of them.
Okay, Skull. Do you have any input on this whole situation? You did us a solid last time. I'm more willing to listen to you now.
I'm glad you appreciate it. That said, I've spent the last several millennia trying to stay out of hell, so my vote is no.
Overruled! You're outvoted, buddy, and then I shove him back in the bag.
He does not seem surprised at all by this turn of events.
Alright, sounds like we're going to hell and watching a monster truck rally.
A what?
An infernal war machine rally.
Monster truck?
I still don't know what an infernal war machine is, now that I think about it.
A truck
It has-
is one of those, like, wheel doohickeys that they...
Hey, Artie, what's a truck? You know a lot of things.
I do know a lot of things.
A truck is a series of interconnected computing devices.
Is that like standard druid training?
No, that was just GM being drunk and butting in.
Oh.
It's like a cart.
Oh. Oh! Is it like when you do that thing everyone tells you not to do where you put the cart before the horse?
Kind of.
Cool.
In this case, they made them monstrous.
The horse?
The cart.
Oh,
I thought you didn't believe in horses.
I don't. They're metaphorical creatures. You know, they come up in song and story and poem, but they don't actually exist. Everyone knows horses don't really exist. We just have hornless unicorns instead.
Okay.
Carl Spots looks very authoritative, like, right now. He's got his
I mean,
nose in the air.
Seems legit to me.
All right.
The bartender does look a little concerned though, and points out that hell is it is literally hell. So if you're planning on visiting, I'd suggest. I don't know. I hear Arborea is really nice this time of year if you're looking to visit an outer plane.
I don't need any lumber.
Alright, well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Trees? It's like a lot of trees. Arbor. Artie? What's Arborea?
It does sound like a lot of trees, yes.
It is quite a lot of trees.
Here, let me make a knowledge check.
It is one of the upper planes. On the chaotic side, I believe. But yeah, the bartender just kind of points out that, well, hell is literally hell. Yes, Arborea is just straight up the chaotic good afterlife.
Is it a big forest? 'Cause that sounds awesome.
It, is an awful lot of wildy nature land.
Cool.
So, it definitely does sound like the sort of outer plane that Artie would appreciate visiting. Unfortunately, it's on the exact opposite side of the outer planes from here.
We could circumvent the Outlands, but that's a bit of a detraction.
Yeah, bartender, shrugs and goes, well, I was just trying to make conversation here. Yeah, if you're dead set on the Mangled Steel tournament, then I'm just gonna warn you that resting in hell doesn't always go so great. There's all sorts of blood and poison rain, and even with the blood war cooling off, you're still gonna find demons down there.
That's okay, I have an orb.
I got 2 of them, buddy.
Oh, no, I can make, wait, what? Wait, I can make big orb. Safety orb. We can come in, no one else. Yeah.
As Steven's tiny hut.
Yeah, you people keep calling it a hut, even though it doesn't look like a house, it looks like an orb. Just in the ground.
Ah, okay. He nods and strokes his chin thoughtfully, and well, I can't stop you, but well, if it does prove too much for you, you can always come back here.
Is this also an inn?
Yes.
Cool.
Why would it be too much? Does everybody know something about hell that Gravel Spots don't know?
Nah, it's fine. If you had fun during the fire elemental plane, you're gonna have fun in hell.
What if I didn't?
You're probably still gonna have fun in hell. Just enjoy the sights, don't get involved, and whatever you do, don't sell your soul. It's never worth it.
Oh, that's fine. I'm told. I was told gnolls don't have souls, so it's fine.
Huh, well, there you go.
All right.
What if we see somebody there that we killed?
Probably. Wave to them before they get their head dipped in the lava.
What are you worried
Or
about
while they're
seeing,
getting their head dipped in the lava.
are you worried about seeing that tabaxi again, Otto?
Kinda.
I mean, you'll just stab him again, right?
I will. Please don't sell my soul to him for money.
I mean, we could, but we could sell your soul to him for money and then stab him and get it back.
I mean, that
Okay.
also relies on him being able to accept souls instead of being one of the tormented damned.
In that case, I'll point and laugh.
There you go.
I think I will too. Oh, I wonder if a Carthax is there.
Ooh, oh, that would be funny.
We literally
alright.
just killed him. If we run into him, we could walk up to him and point and laugh at him.
All right, let's go to hell.
Way we go to hell.
I assume it's outside.
Shouldn't we?
Are you sure you don't want to take a rest first? The
Yeah,
bartender calls out as you dash out the door.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
not.
let's do that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not moving from this seat until I have to sleep.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm sorry. I got acided again today. This time by like a dragon ghost. Yeah, there's the story. Growlspot spends the evening talking about the big war in the fire plane he just covered. Frank West style.
Yep. Oh, interesting. So it was being caused by a spirit dragon this whole time? Hmm.
Yeah, a 2-bit dragon, no less. Dude fell for the oldest trick in the book, the old, there's a pile of meat at this pool of lava trick. And not only did he, like, see the lava, he then jumped in anyway.
Wow, sounds like an idiot.
And then
Then
had
he
to,
blamed us for it.
yeah, he came after us and then was surprised and threw an entire plane into chaos when we killed him.
Yeah, I mean, that does sound like some of those followers of Tiamat. They really can't take any responsibility for themselves, you know?
People really need to learn how to be responsible, moral beings like us.
Hey, where do the
You're
followers
moral?
at end up? Do you know that?
The followers of what?
Tiamat.
Well, seeing as she has her own little section of Avernus. Usually her devout followers go to her. And if that dragon is as much of a failure as you say he is, well, I can't imagine she's too pleased with him right now. He mixes up a drink made of dark rum with some lime juice in it.
She probably keeps them around for the others to torture.
I think I'll call this one the Akarthax. Oh god, it's horrible. Yeah, I'm gonna call it the Akarthax.
Good. Good, excellent. I'm gonna... Let's see.
Alright, do we long rest?
That is a quest, right? No, I need to add it as a quest.
Don't do it. It will literally dissolve your insides.
New quest added, smear a Carthax's name across the plains. Because I meant to add that last time.
It's drain cleaner and absinthe.
Oh, I figured it was just like, literally just acid from a dragon.
Well, that's essentially what
Just a cup full of acid.
I mean, if I were trying to be really accurate to his name, then probably. But I am trying to make drinks that I can sell.
I mean, if you were trying to be really accurate to his name, it would just be a big glass of vinegar.
A broken glass of vinegar.
Yeah. Look, I just want to point out, I got breathed on and acided a couple of times, and I'm wearing him now, so that should tell you how acidy he actually was. I only got a little dissolved.
Only a little bit.
I am gonna have to shave all my fur down and regrow it, though. I'm really patchy at this point.
All right. Aldo, you gonna take a rest?
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Also not going to ask why Summer was perching underneath the Aarakocra.
No, I don't know. I guess I've been moving around.
She does
Alright.
that.
Who
Alright.
you see?
So,
If he's still there, Artie will have a moment of revelation and be like, "Hey, I remember you."
yep, he in fact was greeted you when you showed up. But yes,
I remember him now that I'm not injured.
yep, he thanks you and offers that if you stop by again while he's here, he'll definitely buy everyone a drink.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Also, yes, his name is Comus because I couldn't think of a better bird pun.
Thomas? Oh, like Thomas?
Yes, but Caw.
Thomas. I see.
Thomas, do you want to join us in our trip to hell?
I'd love to. I really would, but I think I'll just catch the tournament on the scrying orb.
Lame. The carnage isn't really as fun unless you're up in person. So I hear. When things explode, you really want to feel the heat from those fireballs.
Oh, I'd love to, but I have a thing.
I think I left my grandmother in the oven.
My grandmother is on fire. Eddie Izzard.
Aurora Borealis at this time of year?
I have a thing. Just a thing. There's
Localized-
a thing going on that I'm doing.
Localized entirely within your grandma's bedroom?
Yes.
Can I see?
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh,
All right. So as you step out into the city, some of the first things you notice are the River of Blood bisecting it, the large bridge made out of a giant spine crossing the river, and various buildings around.
This place seems a little bit shifty.
And of course, there's a dock street.
There's always a
Of
dog street.
course.
Is that real blood?
Yes. Actually, I'm gonna delete all the walls because they're getting in the way of the place labels. So
Thank you.
Whose blood is this? Hey, Otto.
everyone's.
Hey, Otto. Whose blood do you think this is?
a lot. Many people.
Hmm.
I'll say, even though this is hell, I'm surprised there's not a frothing otter here.
I'm
There
sure it's on
is.
Dock Street. Yeah, it's
Ah.
on Dock Street.
Do you want to grab any materials?
Hey, Otto, check it out. A big pool of blood.
What's it called?
Blood pool.
Blood pool.
Come on, take a
I
look.
mean,
Also, Snowball's Chance is an ice cream shop.
Yeah.
It's melted by the time it's served all the time.
I like ice cream soup.
Hey, Otto. I think I see something shiny on the edge of the edge of the pool there.
What?
Look, do you
I'm
see
not
it?
sure, but yeah.
Carlos
Do I see
is pointing at nothing on the sand or whatever. What is this ground?
Kinda grungy dirt.
Okay. Carlos is
It-
pointing at the dirt.
Yeah, it looks like the sort of ground that would exist in a place that really its whole deal is being between two different realms, so it doesn't have much of an identity on its own.
I mean, I don't see shiny. It's dirt.
Maybe. Well, wait. Oh, now it's buried. Hold on. You'll have to dig a bit.
Okay. I'm gonna dig a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna push him into the blood pool when he gets close to the edge.
Oh goddamn it!
And do the same
Alright.
thing when we get to the river Styx.
Alright, so athletics check to shove, opposed by either athletics or acrobatics, whichever is higher.
Acrobatics.
Alright. Yeah, so Trex forgets to take into account that halflings are short.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Well, now I can't do that now that you're looking, or you'll think that I'm, like, actually trying to push you in.
You just try to push me into the river of blood.
Why would I do that? That's silly. I don't think the idea of you covered in blood is hilarious. Who would think that? Why did you think that?
Because you literally tried to shove me. I see your hands up.
I am just doing a, This is just a Knoll thing. This is just a normal Knoll thing to do. Don't worry about
Right.
this. You know how, like, cats do that thing? Yeah. It's similar to, like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Carlos just starts whistling really awkwardly and loudly and walks away.
How do you see past deception again?
Here, you have to use insight.
Fuck, I believe it. Goddamn. Okay, it is a null thing. Whatever.
Although,
Okay.
weirdly enough, actually, Otto, this does look like your blood.
How can
Oh.
you? How?
How do I know what happened?
Yeah. How doesn't everyone's blood look the same?
No.
I mean, there was that time Otto sold his blood to that creepy guy.
Yeah,
Oh.
but like, how can you tell your blood apart from the blood of any other halfling?
Is
It's
halfling
blood.
blood shorter?
Okay. Tell you.
Maybe it smells familiar. How about that?
Okay, how about this? I will take... I have an empty vial on me, I think. From something I used up. I don't. I'll dump out my acid vial and fill it with a little bit of blood from the river. And then I can I use an identify ritual to figure out whose blood it is?
You want to take 10 minutes?
Yeah, I will dance in the middle of the city for 10 minutes to do this.
Okay. So while Trex is dancing around identifying the vial of blood, what's everyone else gonna do?
Hmm.
There's a potion shop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to Sigils.
right.
I'm gonna go to the potion shop. I'm gonna be very weirded out by walking along a bridge made of bone. But then I'm gonna go.
All right. So sigil sigils,
Hmm.
because that's not going to get confusing. You know, just your standard reagent shop. You know, whatever sort of pricey material components you might need. You know, different types of foci.
Let's see. Can
There's
I
a
get?
non-divine raven in a cage staring at you.
I'll be right back.
Let's see.
Helvetica printers.
Hoping someone would notice that.
Yep. God damn it.
That's what the HP and HP printer stand for.
Perfectly legitimate businesses, LLC.
None of these would sell arrows. That'd be perfectly legitimate business.
I mean, for whatever your perfectly legitimate business needs are, perfectly legitimate businesses LLC will certainly not rob you and leave you in an alleyway. Why would you ask?
You know what? Can I get
Oh, my kind of people.
500 GP worth of diamond dust?
Absolutely. It's going to cost you 500 GP, but da, 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 da. Let's see, what's a good commodities, gems. Yeah, I'll go with the fry. Oh, there we go. That is powder. Awesome.
Powder?
Yeah, just looking for icon for. Diamond dust.
Oh.
Wherever that. Did that not drag into your inventory? This is. Did I not? God damn it. Diamond dust is not an ability, it's an item.
Yeah.
Loot. There we go. Price 500. Then icons, commodities, gems, white powder. There.
Great. I think that's the only expensive consumed component that I have.
All right.
A bitch, non-detection requires a pinch of diamond dust worth about 25 GP. Figure with 100, I should 500's worth should have way more than enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah, also a variety of tuning forks in case you feel like plane shifting elsewhere.
Oh, cool. Anywhere good? What do we got?
Depends on what you're looking for.
Let's see. Well, I'm looking for a Shadowfell. I'm looking for maybe getting into an upper plane at some point. And you know, I'm just trying to go for the tour de force. So
Right.
So I guess I'll look for whatever is cheapest right now. Oh, and one for Sigil.
Yep. So they are all conveniently worth 250 gold pieces because that's what they're designed for.
Okay.
They're designed to be worth 250 gold pieces?
Because plane shift requires a tuning fork worth 250 GP.
Oh.
I guess I'll go for a. Well, I'll go for Sigil, and then. It's the easiest. We've got the material plane one. We've got the infernal one. We got
Yep.
the Sigil one. I guess I'll also need a Shadowfell one at some point, since we intend on returning there.
Yep. Although, keep in mind that you do have the portal in the haunted house.
Oh, fair enough. Pretty much don't want to. I want to avoid redundancy for the ones that I can get directly from Sigil. So
Yeah. Alright. So we got the wrought iron tuning fork to tune to A440. So that'll... Did set that... Yes, that is loot. Okay. So that'll take you to Sigil.
Right.
We have the onyx spear. We have
I'm back.
the regular middle C iron.
Hmm.
Now you have enough rubies that you could probably turn some of them into a fire plane tuning fork if you really wanted to.
Nah.
I do want to point out that even though Gravel Spots is dancing for 10 minutes in the middle of town, we could easily afford a full set.
A full set of tuning forks will come to infinity gold pieces because they can take you to all of the layers of the abyss.
Well, you know what I mean.
Also, that's why plane shift is so dangerous in this setting. If you don't get it exactly right, you go to the abyss. Somewhere.
What do you think? Arborea or Elysium? We can get to Shadowfell too, huh? We can get to pretty much all of the inner planes from Sigil.
Just doing my identification dance, don't mind me.
Alright. And then let me just choose one at random.
Right. Meanwhile, in the potion shop, they have all sorts of potions you can imagine. Pretty much any, temporary magical effect that can be applied to a being.
Hmm. I'm in over my head here. Like, probably not Artie, but me.
Ketchup? Catsup.
Gravel Spots finishes the identification dance, stares disgusted at the vial of blood, pockets it, and then goes to catch up.
No, it's blood, not ketchup.
Ah.
Why did I make that sound?
Why did you?
Oh, is that
So
literally
sweet.
just a barrel shop?
I got
Let me
the
look at the proprietor's name and then tell me.
Okay, fair.
Oh god damn it!
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
okay. I got
I
the
have
plane.
all my strongest emotions during this 3-hour period of every week.
Good.
Apparently.
But
Also, yes, Perfectly Legitimate Businesses LLC does in fact sell arrows.
I would like some arrows.
Mundane arrows are pretty much so cheap that I'm not even gonna bother charging for them at this stage of the campaign.
What?
I also like some fancy arrows.
So this is a shop?
I
Let's
mean,
go-
it's a combination convenience store, laundromat. It does an awful lot of perfectly legitimate businesses.
Ah,
They're-
okay.
They're
Alright,
perfectly
Isgar.
legitimate.
I need
Right
more
from totally
arrows.
not suspicious building.
So I'm gonna give myself some more arrows.
I rolled on a table and I got Eastguard.
Eastgard sounds like a fun place. All right. Apparently, back in 2nd edition, its tuning fork was gold and tuned to G, so that's cool.
Ah, neat.
It's the Norse pantheon world. So
Yeah.
if we want to do Norse gods, we can do Norse gods.
I just realized I don't really have anything I need to buy right now. Sad. So instead, I'm going to annoy Artie.
He's looking at potions.
Yes,
hey,
I am.
hey, Artie, and I hold out the vial. Drink this.
No. I know
Okay,
you
good.
better.
Good, good. You don't want to drink this.
Great. And
That is
there's
clearly blood. I saw you fill that.
Okay, okay. Artie, don't... And Growlshots looks around conspiratorially. Don't tell Summer or Otto. But... that whole river is Otto's blood.
don't tell me what.
Look, if we tell you, you're gonna tell everyone, then Otto's gonna find out, and he's gonna freak out, and I really don't want to deal with that, so...
You think I'm a blabbermouth?
Not more than me.
I bet you're gonna tell Otto before I do.
I want to wait for the perfect moment to tell Otto, because... yes, that whole river out there is his blood.
How can you tell?
Magic. I was doing the magic thing that tells me what things are, and it's all his blood. Growlshots wiggles the vial of blood. I
In
tested
my
it
professional opinion, that's fucking weird.
a little bit, but then I got to thinking, how could Otto have a river of blood? And I was like, but he hasn't been stabbed enough. But wasn't there somebody that, like, drained a bunch of blood from Otto? Wasn't he, like, hanging out with some weird old guy?
Like a vampire?
Yeah, I think a vampire has an Otto fountain.
Oh, interesting.
Don't you guys know what this means? Whoever set this up owes us royalties!
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Hey, I bet they're in hell. Because this river is flowing out of hell.
That's a lot of Otto blood. How is he still alive?
It could be synthetic.
No, this is Otto's blood.
I mean, somebody could have synthesized it.
How could it be his blood if it didn't come out of him?
Wait, how much are fancy arrows?
I don't know, like... Let's see, Perfectly Legitimate Businesses LLC probably charges 20 gold a pop.
Ooh, alright, so let's see. I had 40 of these when we started off, and I have 15 of them remaining.
Also,
25 a pop.
you got
According to
some
the
potions
SCP.
of bless.
Ooh.
So
So let's see. Yeah, I want to refill on fancy arrows.
Yeah, so do I. Also, how do I add the extra arrows?
And that's 25 arrows at 25 apiece. So
in your inventory,
Hmm.
under your consumables, between the potion of healing and the jar of grease, you can hit the edit button on those arrows, and then you have quantity on the left.
And I also get 20. Get 20 of the fancy arrows.
Thinking about this blood thing hurts my brain.
gravel spots. Can I have 625 gold pieces to just hurl at enemies?
That's kind of a weird waste of gold, don't you think?
I mean, it's been keeping us alive so far.
I mean, here, take it, but that was a
She
weird way to
means
put
she
it.
wants to go buy arrows.
Oh, don't tell me you're gonna throw the money and then buy arrows with it. That's lying.
That's basically what she's doing. She's using the money to purchase the arrows, which will be flung at enemies.
I'd like the same thing too, please.
Are you just
Money,
like asking that to
please.
open air?
How much for +3 arrows? Or do they only have +1?
They only have +1 arrows at this particular store.
Okay.
+3 arrows are pretty expensive. Even for us. With our
I
oodles
mean,
and
granted,
oodles
I
of-
don't know what else we'd be spending our money on at this stage, because, you know, the endless improve your weapons by shoving more magic into them treadmill is no longer a thing.
I mean, we could own a business or something.
Could you imagine us running a business?
Ew.
I can imagine us trying.
Can you imagine us being chased out of the nearest town that we built our business in?
But I feel like if we tell Otto about the blood thing, he'll have an existential crisis. I know I would.
Okay, got my arrows, got my fancy arrows.
We'll just say that Otto took some money out of the bag using his roguey powers to go buy stuff.
I just gave it to him beforehand.
Yeah.
Why do you all
actually-
look so concerned?
Oh, you know how it is. Price of potions these days. Carlos nervously looks at the potion shop sign.
Means hell, so I'd expect them to rip us off.
Yeah, and you never know if they're poisoned, and you know how it goes with potion shops. Wow, Grobblespots is really good at lying to Otto.
Gravel spots fed into Otto's notorious hatred for potion shops.
My notorious hatred for potion shops.
It's the
Maybe
worst
Otto's
tasting booze you've ever tasted, and it doesn't make you drunk.
Yeah, yeah, they
Ice
can't-
cream.
They suck.
Hey Otto, you want to go get some ice cream?
Sure.
Hey, Artie,
Guys. Mhm.
what's ice cream?
It's cream, but it's frozen. It tastes good.
Hey, Otto,
And
what's cream?
You get it from a
Comes
Cow
from
cow.
Cow
Yeah, you
juice.
get it from a cow.
Isn't that
I
milk?
don't know. I don't know. My
You
family made
can
wine. I
take
don't
milk
freaking know.
and do stuff to it, and it becomes thicker and tastier, and yeah. And you can freeze it and put flavoring in it and eat it.
Speaking of,
Yum.
Do you have to freeze the cows?
No, not the cows.
the proprietor of the ice cream shop gives a worried glance into the back room. Wait, I don't. Guys, maybe that's why the cows keep on dying. Anyway, what would you like? What can I? Frozen ground beef.
Sure.
Okay. Rice.
Just
cow-
hands you a legless cow.
It's just an ice cream cone, but it's frozen ground beef instead of ice cream.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's like a treat for a zoo animal.
Actually, yeah, that might. They're just serving, the frozen cat treats.
Bloodsicles.
If they're selling those, Growlspots is in on that.
I mean, they are right next to the river.
Yep. So
Wait. Hold on. Question. Are these made with the blood from the river?
I mean, where else would I get all that blood from?
Suddenly, I don't want ice cream.
I mean, it's not all blood.
I'll take the least bloody thing you have.
He hands you a vanilla soft serve cone.
I'll have one of those too.
Yeah, I'll have one of those.
All right. And the proprietor looks up at spring, summer.
Let's see, what flavors you got here? The ground beef sounded tasty, but I'm looking for maybe something a little creamier. Oh yeah, blood flavor. That sounds fine.
All right.
Growlspots gives Summer a look.
3 vanillas, 1 blood flavor,
It's
and
like a
GM goes with coffee.
What's coffee? Oh right, coffee's that stuff that makes you not drunk. Yeah, I'm good. Growlspots in the background is having his first experience with ice cream, which means he basically just like licks it once, stares at it, and then just eats the whole thing in one gulp.
All right, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Ah,
Oh, God.
yes. The classic.
This is when the entire party finds out that we're lactose intolerant.
With brain freeze.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Poor Trex is having a mother of all brain freezes right now.
Mm.
He
My
eagerly inhales the ice cream and then immediately just starts screaming.
Speaking of ice cream,
Ah, shit! I should have went for that one.
Okay, ow. That hurt. I don't ever want to eat that again.
Yeah, the proprietor looks a little concerned and suggests that maybe next time you take it a little bit more slowly.
I'm only resistant to fire. That was like that time somebody handed me a bubbling fizzy thing and I drank it and it burned the whole time. The bubbles got in my nose.
What's funny is I can't tell if he's talking about drinking a vial of acid or just drinking a carbonated drink.
That's the joke. Okay, so the ice cream is no good. It hurts you, and also there's river blood in it, which It's just me.
I mean, I was trying to cheer Otto up to put him in a good mood before we tell him. What?
Hey, Otto.
Yes.
Have you tried the blood flavor?
Here, you can have my cup.
No, just
I think it would be uniquely suited to you.
oh, okay. I'll eat some of the blood flavor.
It tastes like Soylent Halfling.
Wait.
That's your blood.
Did you just tell me that?
Yes, that was in character. Like, Growlsauce leans in really, really close and whispers in the world's worst stage whisper, "That's your blood." Oh, I hope that telling you this way wouldn't freak you out.
The fuck?
How
many of me did they kill?
right?
Wait, there's
Okay,
more
so he
than one
doesn't
of me?
Too weirded out. Okay, yes, he's super weirded out by this.
Wait a minute. Oh
wait.
There's more than one Otto?
Do I remember the blood vial thing?
I mean, you were there for it.
Gotcha. Wait a minute. Wait. I gave blood once. Some weird old guy. Did he somehow make more?
Oh, well, yeah, he's having an existential crisis. God damn it. Maybe someone else was better suited to handle this, now that I think about it. I've never been great with the delicacy of small people.
Fling.exe has broken.
Just pick him up and take him with us.
I pick him up by the armpits.
Alright.
Alright,
GM.
come on.
T-poses and no clips away to the southeast.
Oh,
What does no clip even fucking mean?
no clip
No clip.
is an old console command that would turn off collisions, so you could just glide through the terrain in 3D video games. Clipping, it refers to no clip, where clip refers to clipping, which is two models intersecting.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So
Thank
you no longer clip, and you just go through everything.
Okay. So you turn into an extremely assertive ghost.
Yes.
Cool. So I'm
Alright.
picturing it exactly right in my head.
I am carrying Otto under my arm like a football.
Hey. So you walk into the council building, you know, there's signs saying, you know, portal to Avernus this way, and it's all very official. The building is made out of bone, it's a little weird.
It's hell.
Not,
Shit's gonna be made out of bone.
not quite hell yet.
Was I supposed to
It's
change
hell
maps?
adjacent.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay, just checking. There was a big loading bar and then nothing happened. So
There's a big loading bar, and then this is just me delaying to make sure that everyone has enough time to load the actual hell map before I send you there.
Hey Otto, you doing okay there, little buddy? I can't understand. I do not understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna assume you're okay.
He doesn't sound okay. I don't have any healing spells for this.
I
So,
don't
I mean, surely the best thing for him is to step through this creepy looking wrought iron doorway.
Yeah, so that's exactly the best thing for Otto.
Yeah, let's do it.
actually I have a solution to this problem. Hold on. Let me just Here you go, Otto. This will help you out. I'm gonna just do a thing. I'm gonna I'm gonna sing you a little song, and you're gonna listen to it, and then all your worries are gonna go away for a little bit. That right, the scale of this. Otto was hit by calm emotions.
All right, Otto, if you so choose, you may make a charisma saving throw, or
Or-
you can voluntarily fail.
You can choose to just be calmed.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll just do that.
Okay. Yeah, like things aren't so bad. Like, yeah, sure, there is a creepy river of your own blood, but whatever. Like, it's not the worst thing you've seen this week.
No.
Is the material component for
Dragon.
this spell weed?
No, it has no material component.
Ah,
It's just a little poem. It's one of those, like, pithy fucking, like, Facebook everything's alright poems.
Yeah, the material component would be, the magic herb that replicates the effect of the spell, which is just weed. All right. So you step through the doorway.
Into heck.
Welcome to heck.
So the sky overhead, it's a nasty, nasty red color. The ground is some weird jumble of ash and granite. There's friggin' chunks of quartz crystal, chunks of obsidian everywhere. There's a howling wind. There's another river of blood that you can see on the horizon.
Ooh, fun.
It's like all of the worst parts of the fire plane rolled into one with an extra layer of shit on top. Welcome to hell.
Yay!
And you want to come here for a tournament, Summer.
Also, yeah, there's blood stains on the ground. There's Is it a salt flat? That might be a salt flat. Nope. Did we move?
No, I think it was an
yeah.
accident.
Yes, that is a salt flat. Or a small patch of salt flat to the southwest.
Salt.
There's the wailing of the damned off in the distance.
Hey, Summer.
yeah.
This extremely sucks.
You don't like this?
There is already ash in my fur.
There was ash in your fur from the fire plane.
Yeah, but I managed to just scrub it out, and now it's in there again. Also, my client booped.
Yeah, this is kind of a big overworld map.
Let's see, which direction do we go? I just heard there was a tournament. I didn't get a direction for it.
Is there like a flyer or something?
You overhear one, or you overhear. You recall overhearing one of the, drunks in the bar mentioning something about Fort Knucklebone.
Okay.
Things named after body parts.
I'm back. Alright.
I guess we should head along our way, and if we find a denizen, a local.
All right.
I keep not expecting Waz to do that.
You have lost connection, attempting to reestablish, but I can still see everything moving. So I'm gonna assume that's just being wacky.
Let's see, trying to intuit the direction here. Is there anything that I can perceive that'll help me?
Nothing that stands. I mean, you can definitely smell the portal back to Ribcage.
Yeah, but
aside from that, it's kind of a pretty dismal and desolate place.
Alright. Ability.
Rather
Which-
hellish.
Okay.
Okay, north or south? Or east?
I mean, you're the wilderness expert.
East it is.
This is about as wilder as the nest gets.
Okay.
Oh. A sudden downpour of blood.
Yep. So you move, you travel a couple of miles. It's slow going because even with Summer's ability to ignore difficult terrain, this terrain is nonsense. And then the weather starts up, and there's a flash blood flood.
Oh, that's a pain in the ass.
See, if I'd actually rolled a 16, that would have been fine.
Yeah, bad rolls.
Ew, this is gross.
I can never roll
This
good.
is like super gross. And I once spent 2 months researching corpse flowers.
I'm doing fine.
Otto?
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
I sure am glad this satchel is waterproof.
Hey.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm a rogue.
I love how Summer was the only one to click on the thing in chat.
I tried and nothing happened.
Did you? Oh, right, because you gotta have your token.
So I just used
Select.
my
Yeah, that's fair. Makes sense. All right. So the DC on this check was 15. So quite a few of us are having a rough start of it.
Where do I stick exhaustion levels?
It's a good question.
I saw it on this sheet before, but I don't know where it went.
Yeah, it's entirely possible that I switched off exhaustion tracking because we weren't doing it at the time, and I wanted to save space on the sheet
Oh, that's possible.
because that's the sort of dumb thing I would do.
It's...
Anyway, ooh.
What's wrong?
That's only gonna. No, just looking up the effects of exhaustion and realizing that that
Yeah.
could compound easily.
Yeah.
All right.
It's...
Listen, I think we're doing fine. But if you guys want to go back, I did procure something.
That's what you meant. Okay.
We
Yes.
just got blood rained on, okay? That sucked.
But
It's not my blood.
we didn't. Okay, Otto's talking again. So, I feel like it'd be kind of a waste after all this trouble getting blood rained on to just go back. Let's keep going.
Do you have any abilities that would help here?
Let me check.
I know you have like a planar doohickey.
Planar do. Oh yeah, I can choose. I can choose a sort of energy.
Yeah. You have like an energy thing you choose when you go into it, you know? As you go around.
Oh, well, first off.
Hmm?
No, whoops. The second half of that is probably worth keeping in mind.
Wait, you're somewhere in your world you're acclimated to extreme conditions. Ah, you have advantage on saving throws caused by environmental conditions. Party.
Okay, so should I roll my thing again?
Sure. I'd say that weird skill checks brought about as a result of environmental conditions would count as saving throws, so...
I rolled worse.
Welp.
Welp.
So yeah, nothing changes.
Whip.
Yep. But, you know, good to keep in mind going forward.
Mhm. I have concluded that it's because that horse was a lucky horse. And since it's not here anymore, I no longer am lucky. Oh wait. Fuck it. I do. Ah, damn it. I always forget I have lucky.
You love a lucky horse.
Anyway, let's keep going. Let's do things.
Yeah, we're gonna continue heading east.
So, I'm going to say for every 2 hexes I roll on the table, so
Okay.
just to make it not terribly slow.
Tedious.
Alright. Wow, really? Environmental hazard again? Okay. Everybody,
Oh.
make me an acrobatics check.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, I'm good at those. I'd say. Right before rolling a 1 or something?
Rolled a
Never mind.
17.
Never mind, I'm good. It's like,
Competent.
Alright, so the ground gets kind of soft and slippery, and poor GM falls. And then,
shit.
and then gets back up and starts flailing around.
Oh dear.
why is the ground soft and slippery? What happened?
The ground is made of acid at this point.
Oh, I see. It didn't load immediately. It was
Oh, no,
hidden and
It was hidden, and then I revealed it after everyone rolled. The DC for this was also 15, so everyone else passed.
ooh.
Also, it rolled really high. No, it. On second thought, oh no, that's right. I had the acid do a shit ton of damage because everyone except GM resists acid.
Oops.
Well,
Oops.
Yep.
Oops.
He's got the HP to handle it.
Yep.
Let's see.
Okay. So we get 2 more Hexen.
all right.
You can see at the edge of your vision a river of water, in fact.
Ooh.
Let's see. Are there any bridges or natural crosses up ahead? Nope.
Um, Yeah, I mean, there's some jagged rocks that you could probably hop across.
What is that water river?
It is ashen and dull.
Blood river that we have to cross.
Yep. And this result... yeah, you see a bunch of, people chained up being marched down the river. They're wearing robes. Emblem on the back is a 5-headed dragon. They don't look too
Ooh.
pleased.
Hey, that looks
Let's go.
familiar.
Let's go follow them.
They are marching. Let me zoom out and see where I put. Oh, yeah, they're marching northward, but they're also being, hounded by devils. So
Sounds like a great time.
yeah, seems like some Tiamat cultists got off on the wrong foot with the other people who live here.
From the sound of it, Tiamat wasn't very popular, the way the bartender spoke.
I mean, she does her own thing.
I think about it. Nobody seems to like Tiamat except for assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
The devil whipping the cultist turns around and gives you a big old theatrical nod. Goes right back around to whipping them.
All right. They're like on a barge or something.
No, they're being force marched.
Okay.
But again, there's jagged rocks you can hop across to get across the river of blood.
All right. I guess we'll lead everybody across the jagged rocks.
Yep.
Don't fall in.
Meet up with the whipping dude.
Yep. So he has the cultist stop a bit. Eyes you. Can I help you?
Oh yeah, we've been looking to get over to Knucklebone for the War Machine tournament. Can you give us directions?
His eyes light up. Ah, Lady Zarya will be pleased. Fort Knucklebone is considerably east of here, and
Okay.
a ways south. If you need to cross the Styx, he reaches into a bag and hands you a 5-inch wrought iron disc. This coin will help you get past the ferryman.
Ah, thank you. I put the giant disc in my inventory.
You are quite welcome. Also, these guys fucking hate it when I'm polite to others. It pisses them off so much. I love it.
Good. Fuck them. Useless jerks.
Whoa. This isn't that kind of hell.
Oh, I didn't. Oh. Ugh.
Hey, your god sucks, and is gonna remain trained up here forever, like you are.
We're wearing a Carthax.
Who?
Exactly.
All right, let's get back.
Being tormented in hell looks like it sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that the point?
I don't know, is it?
Tormenting. Torment. It's torment. It's awful.
Yep, it is pretty not great, all things considered.
Hmm.
All I've ever heard about hell is that it's a bad place, and I can see why people say that now.
Yep. So, yeah, to your south, you may notice that the river of water just kind of blasts right on through the river of blood.
Huh. That's
Like,
weird.
like it isn't even there.
Fuck, I could use a drink right now.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I can't really. I don't think I can have Fort Knucklebone be permanently visible, so...
Weird.
Anyway. So that was that encounter. Now you know that you are headed roughly east and a little bit south.
All right. I guess we'll move 2 tiles forward again.
You rotated us.
Yep. So I'll say that this is close enough to be the border. So as you approach the river, there's a hooded, robed skeleton standing on a barge, holding a pole. Its empty eye sockets staring at you.
That's kind of
Ah.
creepy.
I hold the disc up in the air and I try to wave him down.
He sets the barge up to the shore and beckons you aboard.
All right.
You have a coin for the ferryman. Where do you wish to go?
We're headed towards Fort Knucklebone for the big ol' Infernal War Machine tournament.
He nods and thinks about it a little bit, and yes, I can get you there.
I peek into the water. Look over the edge of the boat.
It is silty, it is filled with ghost fish, it is filled with wretched souls stuck to the bottom. The skeleton eyes you and says, "Don't touch it."
Why would I want to?
Oh,
It
yeah.
looks greasy. Ugh. I don't want that on my
that
fur.
sure worked last time somebody told him not to touch something dead.
What?
So we got into this whole mess.
No one told me not to touch this skull. I was digging for treasure.
What do you? What happens if you touch the water?
Nothing good.
I pulled the bag out, the skull out of the bag.
The skull floats.
Ah, I see you're like 2 steps ahead of me, skull.
I've been with you enough. I know what you're thinking. Do not dunk me in the sticks. You will regret it.
Wait, why? You wouldn't remember it. I don't know that.
Exactly. I wouldn't remember that I still need you to put me back together, so I would murder you all. Except the
Yeah, no.
Marinoloth there. He's cool. He can stay.
Except what?
The ferryman, the Marinoloth.
Oh. I learned a word today, and then I shoved the skull back into the bag.
Thank you.
Please ignore that.
I mean, you don't need to ignore it. God knows I can't.
Okay.
You know he talks directly into my head, right?
Sometimes
Yeah.
he even talks out loud. Okay. So, camera fades out as you navigate the treacherous waters of the River Styx.
I can't see.
Exactly.
Oh. Okay.
Now, seem to remember what is it? Is it shift? Or is it control manage modules? No, that's just that. Ba-da-ba-da.
You guys are lucky that you only have the hands or the tibia or the shoulder blades or whatever. You don't have them in your head constantly like, attune to me, grovel spots. Together we can destroy the gods.
Okay, so it is a shift ping. Okay.
Let me out of the let me out of the treasure bag. Stop making me sit around with the rotten pieces of Cartax you didn't use for anything. Stop threatening to dunk me in the river. Like, he just never stops.
Alright, so everyone should be...
Vision is got.
Yep. And everyone should have their screen moved over to where the party is now.
Yep.
Okay. So the Marinoloth sets up on the eastern bank and tells you that Fort Knucklebone is a very short distance to the northeast.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
Cool.
Just doing my job.
Let's see, I'm gonna move 2 miles this direction.
Yep. Which one is this?
So, like, as you touch that river, you forget everything?
Everything.
Including things you need to know to stay alive?
Everything.
Okay.
You forget that you don't live here.
Why
Oh,
would you be worried about staying alive in hell?
Maybe just like a little bit in a bottle and take it
No.
somewhere.
Nope.
And you
Nope.
go there and then
Nope.
you drink it.
Nope.
It is a tempting idea, but okay.
Speaking of, you see a group of 4 armored, vaguely humanoid individuals. They, in fact, appear to be headed in the same direction you are.
Hi.
You're not gonna try to rob us or anything, are you?
Rob you? No, 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 no. And the big one draws a sword. We're just gonna kill you and take your stuff.
Well, that's something I know how to deal with, at least.
I'm gonna pass.
The big one with a sword is gonna make me... Oh, what? I have lost connection to the server when trying to cast a spell. Oh, let me try that again. There we go. It's gonna make me a wisdom saving throw. DC 17. On a failure, turn into a squirrel.
Big one with a sword is now a squirrel.
All right.
The other 3 look supremely concerned.
Anybody else?
Nope, nope, so sorry to bother you, have a good day! Ah! And they leave the squirrel behind.
Oh, that was kind of shitty of them.
I mean, they were specifically an evil adventuring party.
Ooh.
Hey guys. And I pick up the squirrel. Do you think I could throw it all the way to the river?
It's a mile away.
That's fair.
It does not succeed at biting you, but it tries.
Hey, cut it out. I just eat the squirrel. As hard as I can.
It scampers off into a crevice somewhere.
He's got about an hour to think about what he's doing.
Yep.
Then he'll turn back to normal.
Yep. Alright, so... Seems like there's a bit of a path leading up yonderly. So... That's probably the most efficient way to get to Fort Knucklebone from here.
Okay. Come on.
Gonna move us? True?
Yeah, I had to reload Foundry because I got desynced.
Oh, yeah.
I still can't move the party.
I can.
It snaps back.
Oh, yeah, I can't move it either.
Apparently, I can move the party.
Let me refresh.
Yeah.
Virtual tabletop issues still less glitchy than Foundry. Okay, or than Roll20.
Roll 20. Yep.
So are we going this way?
Yep.
Alright.
There we go. So that was we moved and we rolled. No,
Blood.
we didn't. We didn't roll that one.
Ah!
Okay, fine. We'll roll that one.
Just sky fireball.
Fucking. I mean, I guess it's cool that like it's all environmental hazards because those are fun. Yeah.
Right.
Can't click on the party and do it.
Let me
Yeah.
grab gravel spots. That's all my shit closed. One of these, and boom. I'm good.
Yep.
Probably.
Yep. I don't think it's possible for Otto to fail, but
Auto.
Probably not. Hold up.
He could always double crit fail.
Triple.
and he would need to double crit fail at this point.
Triple.
Triple?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, wait, he does. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, reliable talent is not that. All right, Artie,
Yes.
dexterity saving throw.
A fireball fell out of the sky and hit us.
Oh no.
Because that's a thing that can happen.
It is hell.
It is hell. It's quite hellish.
I'm good.
All right. So everyone passed this time, thankfully.
That was
Ooh.
weird. Did anybody else just feel warm for a second?
Duck and cover and
Yeah,
fireball.
there was enough jagged rocks to hide behind. So
Just a
anyone
hot breeze.
who doesn't resist fire takes 10 damage, and everyone who does resist fire takes 5.
Ow. I took 5 damage.
Do I resist
sure.
fire?
Do you choose fire as your thing that you resist, or do you want to go
You know
with
what?
a different energy type?
Let's choose fire.
Okay.
Pretty sure I don't resist fire.
Don't you have that ring?
Yeah, you have
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. I have that ring. Right.
we still have our fire plane loadout, so
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Yep,
So I
only
can
five.
throw as much fire and acid damage at you guys as I want and not have to worry about killing anyone.
Aha!
Mhm. Yeah, sure. Let's okay.
and that's why someone's gonna get hit with ice damage.
We got him down to my previous amount of hit points.
Oh no. Alright.
So I'll get one more move in, and then I think from there should be safe to... Oh yeah, okay, so you can see Fort Knucklebone from here. That's good.
I can't see it. Where is it?
It is... well,
Nope, can't see
I mean,
that.
that's where the ping went, but you can see... So the black thing with the white and black outline...
Ah, that's Fort Knucklebone. Alright.
Yeah. Alright. So, along the way, you happen across another group of adventurers, in fact.
Immediately, like, wiggle my... Gravel Spots is already readying his loot, getting ready for another one of those.
Hi. Summer waves them down.
Oh, hello!
Are you
These
also
ones-
on the
These
way
ones
for
appear
the...
to be No. We're not here for the tournament. We're here to slay demons.
Hold
I
on a
just
minute.
would be the fights.
Didn't the bartender mention that was the wrong D word?
Well, no,
I mean-
demons come into Avernus all the time.
Yeah, like even with the Blood War cooled down, we've still run into a few here and there. And when we kill demons, the devils tend to let us pass. So yeah, we're just trying to go around, crusade for the cause of good. Murder in the name of improving our karma score, that sort of thing.
I didn't mistake any of us for demons.
Killing in the name of karma. Wait.
Well, I mean, demons are generally big and misshapen and pointy, and they tend not to say hello.
I don't have to turn you into a squirrel then.
No. Why would you have to turn me into a squirrel?
Oh, the last people pulled out swords and were like, haha, we're here to kill you, and
Oh, yeah. Yeah, jerks.
you know
hate
how it
jerks.
is.
I do know how it is.
Gravel spots, you're a knoll, you're gonna eat everybody, we're gonna chase you off.
No, I make it a point to, at least if someone wants to talk, hear them out. And again, clearly you're not a demon, given that you're here talking. Anyway, you're here for the tournament?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I wish you the best of luck. I hear actually they do have a vacancy this year. Normally it's, by this time, all the slots are filled, but
How convenient.
yeah, I don't know, something about one of them didn't show up, just kind of no call, no show. It was weird.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway, best of luck. And
Alright.
we'll see if we can find some demons to kill.
Don't
Good
get
luck
killed
on
by
that.
demons.
Best of luck on your demon
I
murdering
will not
spree.
be killed by demons. And yeah, the party leader just seems to be this tall, quiet one in green armor. Hasn't said much.
Less killing,
Good
more,
luck.
less killing, more slaying, I would imagine.
Good luck, rip and tear.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right. So you come across a little ravine that, you can follow along the bottom of. It's a sheltered pathway.
Ooh.
That leads onward.
Onward to
Okay.
adventure, huzzah!
Oh,
And all that.
To Fort Knucklebone.
So you reach Fort Knucklebone, and gonna need to redo the random encounter table to change some of the weights so that we don't get the same goddamn environmental hazard every time. Alright, let's see, what do I have for good Fort Knucklebone music? Oh, right. I don't have a good Fort Knucklebone map just yet, so we're gonna have to use our imaginations a little bit.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
So, the city is surrounded by a rough, spiky wrought iron wall. It's more meant to stop massive charging foes rather than individuals, so it's easy enough to slip on past. The ground is mostly dirt and ash beneath your feet, but you know, it's what it is. What it is. What it is. All sorts of people around. It is like apparently this Mangled Steel tournament is a big deal.
Yeah, see?
Still, I don't get it. Carl Spots just throws his hands up. I still don't know what these war machine things are supposed to be.
Alright, let's go see if we can find some.
Yep. So, it's not difficult to find. You know, kind of sniff out the loudest and rowdiest part nearby, and in fact, there's two of them having an expedition match right now, surrounded by a group of cheering bystanders. So, you know, in the middle of this wide circle, like we're talking probably 200 feet clear. There are these two, I don't know what else you'd call them other than bizarre infernal carts. Like, they got wheels, and there's people on them, and there's also, like, all sorts of sharp metal edges and weird armoring, and, like, one of them has a harpoon launcher?
Growl
So
Spots... Sorry.
Yep, go ahead.
Growl Spots scratches his head, looks directly into the camera, and says, "Is this some sort of wacky race?"
No, it is not some sort of wacky race. It is closer to the weird, fantastical stories told by Angry Maxwell.
Oh.
Oh. Archidal's eyes light up at the sight of these things, and she frantically starts sketching the nearest one.
See, I told you it'd be worth it.
So they're driving around in circles, you know, flinging harpoons and spells at each other, and you know, eventually one of them rams the other and knocks it on its side. You know, all sorts of cheering. The victor crawls on top of the loser's machine and just starts pulling the people out and slitting their throats.
Oh!
Hey, Otto.
Yeah.
I think we're about to die.
The crowd is going nuts. They love it.
Are we in the arena or are we in the stands?
You're part of the crowd that's watching this particular fight going on.
Okay then, we're not about to die.
Quick
There's a
question.
likelihood we will die if we continue, but...
Should I just be seeing the party icon?
Yes, yeah, I don't have a map for
Oh, okay.
this section, so
I just want to make sure.
Artie, I'm pretty sure Summer wants us to try and do this.
Artie is stuck somewhere between horror and absolute delight.
Yes, I know that look on your face. I'm feeling it right now, and my only response is, I think we're about to die.
I'm gonna die.
So
Oh, come on. You don't think you could take on those guys down there?
I'm more
Yeah,
concerned about the giant harpoons flying through the air.
the victor stands on top of his machine and, you know, raises his arms triumphantly. He's a werebore.
Cool.
His tusks are covered in gore, which is weird because he didn't even use them in that fight.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
how he
weird.
is.
Maybe it's makeup.
Maybe.
Maybe he's
Extremely
born with it.
realistic makeup. What?
Maybe he's
Maybe
born
he's-
with it.
Ah.
Maybe.
Maybe he had a messy breakfast this morning and never cleaned up.
That's what I was thinking.
Her
'Cause he
name was
thinks he looks
Maybelline.
good. R.I.P.
Yep. So while you're discussing this, you hear someone behind you chuckle a little bit at your antics.
I turn around. What's so funny, friend?
put this back on the other? I think I do. There we go. So behind you is a young woman, tiefling, in red. And she, she smiles and goes, "Well, you are." It's always fun to see people's first response to this tournament. Oh man, that has her name on it, doesn't it?
I
don't see it.
Nope.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't see a name.
Okay, good.
Nope. No name seen. Your secrets are still good.
Yep. So she points out that, she's a manager of some of the fighters, and right now things are looking a little hectic because the Yuan T team just kind of no-call, no-showed. It's weird.
Wow, weird. Something must have happened to them.
The Yuan T team?
The Yuan team, they called themselves, which, frankly, with a name like that, I'm glad they're not showing up this year. Oh god, they were almost as bad as the Tiamatists.
Where did they hang out when they're not doing this?
Probably on the Abyss with their gods. She shrugs, or wherever else Yuan T hang out. I don't know. They didn't live here.
Oh. Hey, Artie?
Yes?
Remember that time there was like this big Yuan T movement on the airplane and they were kidnapping a bunch of people for some mysterious cult nonsense that had to do with the Abyss and we killed all of them mercilessly?
Do you think we killed their sports ball team?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we did.
Yep. The tiefling shrugs and goes, "Well, either way, there's an opening."
Oh wait, you're not mad?
Oh no, not at all.
She just said she hated them.
Yeah, no, Mangled Steel teams getting killed in the off-season is amazing.
Okay, that's a little unexpected, but I mean... I'm not gonna have to get used to this being in hell thing and people thinking bad things are good.
What are you confused about?
I'm just not used to it. No, it's not that I'm confused, it's that I'm not used to it.
If they all keep dying in the off season, then how do you have any teams?
No, they don't all keep dying in the off-season. It happens every so often, like once every couple of years maybe. Then we get to reboot the whole league and then change the branding and bring in a whole bunch of new fans. No, but even better than that though is when someone's on their way to a match and they get attacked in the parking lot where we have camera crews already set up.
Sorry.
Yep.
Should have just waited to kill these guys when they were here. Anyways.
No. This is legitimate drama. This is unscripted. We'll get so much ratings for this.
She's a reality TV mogul. No wonder she's here.
They were trying to make...
No, she's a professional wrestling mogul.
Oh, yeah. No wonder she's here.
I'm gonna dig through my loot bags. Yeah, or my loot bag. Yeah, they were trying to make better gore nests. I remember now, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this one cares about that.
I mean, maybe the gore nest could power the machines? I don't know.
Oh, we destroyed everything but the part that reminds me what they were doing.
That's fair. You seem like your alignment is more on the celestial side of things, shall we say?
Whoa. Don't put me in with those uptight.
More on the celestial side of things, not that you are actually,
I don't know much about stars.
I simply must get closer to one of these machines and study it. I simply must.
Ah, now that is an opportunity, my friend.
Oh! Ardell is just like downright gleeful now.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, you're talking like that weirdo person at the arena in Sigil in like Autumn was when she got all excited about the thing. Hey, Summer, remember when you got all excited about us killing Otto's boss? With
Yeah.
the thing with the big like arena and everyone was cheering and there was like a thing.
Yeah.
This is like that, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that, but with these big old explodey machines.
And I'll be famous, right?
Of course.
Oh, of
if you win
course.
this,
Be able to write that giant ballad.
you gotta realize that bucket and head things was just in front of like members of Sigil who would spend their free time hanging out in a free arena or gambling. This
Hey, come
this
here.
is broadcast across the entire Outer Plains. Well, the places that would watch it.
I mean, we still broadcast to Mount Celestia. They just never tune in.
Hmm.
And then they would finally be forced to acknowledge my existence and I'd be able to talk to them. Like, okay. I'm in.
Hey,
Excellent, excellent.
good, I'm in.
She,
Why not?
she holds out her hand. Ms. Azelbub, pleased to meet you.
Miz is a weird first name. Sorry. Just...
Oh, no, my first name is Beatrice.
Ah.
I see. She's B. Azelbub.
I'm Gravel Spots. The people back home called me Trex, but I don't really like that name. But it's because I'm not allowed to come back home and I have to walk a lot.
No, I live in a forest. This is very different from a forest.
I don't think it's possible to get further from a forest than this. Unless... Well, okay, no. There was that place where everything was metal and rocks.
Ardell
Ah,
has
you-
this ridiculous grin on her face.
You spent some time on the plane of Earth.
Yes, we did. I turned into a giant elk and headbutted a guy out a window.
We,
It was fun.
spend some time... Oh.
Her eyes light up and she starts taking notes. I see.
You're right. Beth.
Grudge match.
Summer?
Hmm?
Something horrible just occurred to me.
What's that?
When we do something, the things we do have consequences that stick around after we leave.
Yeah.
I've never thought about this before.
And I'm back.
Weird.
What do you mean weird?
She clasps her hands together and says, "Speaking of, I can't help but notice that you're wearing a chromatic dragon.
I'm part of
I
one.
feel like there's got to be a story behind that."
There's a whole song. You want to hear it? It's
You know,
5
let's-
minutes long.
Let's come on into my office, get away from these crowds, and we can get you signed up for the tournament, and you can meet the machine.
Ooh.
Okay, and then hear the song?
Yes, and then hear the song.
Okay.
In fact, why don't you start singing while we walk? That'll let us do, kill two birds with one stone. She
Probably...
picks up a chunk of rock, throws it into the sky, and knocks out two hell wasps. Well, she says that, by the way.
Huh. Well, that's certainly... Huh, I can't use my tool proficiencies, I just realized.
Do you not have...
Oh, I have to do it for my inventory.
Ah.
Strange. Okay, let's go with not that annoying. I rolled a 5, still got a 17.
Yep.
Gravelspots is a little bit
That's
exhausted.
hard.
A little bit tired from all the walking, and hell is weird. But
Yep.
Gravelspots starts to sing the ballad of Akarthax, the stupidest, most worthless dragon that ever was. Title's it's a working title.
Yep. But you know, B is absolutely taking notes on every verse. Seems like she's really, you know, hanging on and trying to get as much out of the song as she can.
Gravelspots, meanwhile, is trying his hardest to make sure that anybody in in earshot can hear it, and can hear it clearly.
Yep.
You haven't known Petty until you've met Gravelspots.
Yep. So, you know, eventually she makes her way to the office. Conveniently enough, just as the song is wrapping up.
And yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to add a couple more verses later. But...
Oh, trust me, she grins. If I have anything to say about it, this song is gonna be everywhere.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah, it's the kind of ominous that benefits me, so I like it.
Arthax twice.
And I'm not gonna ask any more questions about it.
Need to talk to Tiamat, get him back for another grudge match. Okay.
Huh?
Oh dear.
What was that?
Nothing.
Well,
You didn't hear it.
I didn't hear anything. I thought I did, but I mean, you said I didn't, so I guess I didn't.
Yes, that's how hearing works.
I mean, it's only polite, Artie.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
good-
didn't hear it.
Good luck getting that guy to show.
Well, I mean, I can always try. If not, then no big deal. Ooh, actually, if can't get a Carthax, maybe have Tiamat show up.
Oh
I
my
mean, she
god.
doesn't really do the acting thing, but I don't know, maybe I can pay one of the Abishai to scream something about revenge. Anyway. So, first off, before we sign you up, I'm gonna need you to sign these contracts here.
Does Tiamat
Archibald
drive one of
very
these things?
carefully reads them.
It is mostly disclaimer. It is a very, very exhaustive list in all of the ways you might be injured during this tournament and how you absolutely positively pinky swear that you are taking full responsibility for all of it.
I thought that they didn't have liability in hell.
I mean, they don't, but this is just to make sure. Because, we have enough lawyers down here, we really don't need to give them more to do.
I was trying to think of a joke for that.
And that's what I figured it was anyway.
Also, come on, we're devils. Contracts are what we do.
Alright, except all cookies.
Yeah, sure.
God,
Yeah.
these are nasty, but okay.
This is the first contract I've ever seen Gravelspot says as he signs it.
All the ways in which we might horribly die.
Yeah, it's fun to be, you know, complete sometimes. Anyway, now that you've signed that, you've officially signed up, so welcome to the tournament. So we're gonna need some time to come up with your team name, and also she brings you into the back and shows you kind of a pathetic looking machine.
Oh,
It's
so cute.
it's a base model, but certainly, you know, if you want to adventure around and try and find some upgrades for it.
Oh, it's so sad. It's like a baby deer.
Yes, it too will need a name.
Yeah, I can't ride around in something that pathetic. I have standards.
I
It just
mean-
needs a little love.
I mean, you'll fit.
I'll fit.
Also, I've moved the Infernal War Machine into the PCs folder,
Ah.
so you should be able to take a look at the character sheet now.
Aha, here it is. These are rules I don't have the book for.
Good thing I have them summed up on the features page.
Oh.
And also, I do have the book for, so...
He just bought it. He was very happy about that.
Yeah, I saw him posting about it.
Yep. It is a very interesting adventure. And I would like to... I don't know if I'd like to run it, but I would be up for playing in it if someone else wants to run.
My favorite is the mishap threshold.
Mishaps.
That's right, I had to make my own mishaps table because the free PDF there didn't come with any.
Uh,
But the book does, so now I have a proper one and also my homebrew one, so... That'll be fun.
cargo and crew. What do we've got?
It is currently empty.
Yeah, I've been trying to look up names.
We have fucking arcade tokens.
Yeah.
No.
We have arcade
Maybe.
tokens.
Yes,
Does
literally.
continue?
It was
Vehicle
around when I got to that point in the PDF that I'm like, yes, this is the direction we need to take this campaign in.
Do we want car names, or tank names, or just generic vehicle names?
Let's come up with something that the entire party can be proud of.
Or military vehicle names.
Looking at the War Machine, Gravelspud says, "This sure looks like it's going to turn out to be a..." And he turns and looks directly into the camera and says, "Wacky race." I know I made that joke once already, but I'm making it again.
Louder for the people in the back.
For the people that were making a sandwich during the commercial break. Or some cable television joke here. Damn it, it got away from me. So we're gonna have to juice this thing up.
In fact, she rifles through her paperwork. I think, yes, I think we've got a few that I could offer you. About 4 points worth to start with. And just give me a sec to put these items as being visible.
Armor plating, battering ram.
Oh, where are they?
On the items page.
Ah, okay.
Engine tuning. And raking sides. Raking sides are good against creatures. Armor plating will definitely keep our and a damage threshold increase.
The RAM looks nice.
Yeah. Looks like we
I mean, you can always download more of that. And B smiles while you're all drooling over that and goes, and on this side, we have the weapon stations.
Ooh, weapons.
Okay, where am I
I
looking?
like a weapon.
Sorry, I was looking at the names.
Yep, on the item page, item tab,
Items
there should be a
directory, yeah.
folder that says
Says
Infernal War Machine.
Okay. Bone melt sprayer.
Hellfire exhaust.
Gorger saw. Infernal screamer.
By the way,
One that
all of these were straight out of the PDF.
Oh, I believe it.
Like, none of this was me replaying Brutal Legend to
Everything,
get ideas.
everything I've seen of the Avernus module, which I haven't really read much of, but everything I've seen of it says that they understand what they were making.
Yep.
They get it. They got it.
Also, they probably played an awful lot of Brutal Legend because...
And Twisted Metal.
Seriously. Yeah.
I like the wrecking ball.
Oh, lightning damage.
Lightning harpoon.
Lightning flail, lightning harpoon.
Slowing people's sound seems very good.
Wrecking ball.
Let's see, what should our plan be? Because I think our base improved. What do we get? Like 4 of these?
You
Or-
get 4 points. And different things have
okay.
different point cost. Most things cost 2, but a few will cost 3 or 1.
Let's
Well-
see. Like the infernal screamer costs 1. The lightning harpoon cost 1.
Do we want to be fast or do we want to be tough?
The point's to kill people, right?
And survival doing it.
Yeah.
The wrecking ball might be really good.
Yeah, I like the wrecking ball. Because it can do pretty good damage. I want to know, should we go for tough or fast?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Well,
Yeah.
what good is fast gonna do us?
Well, if we can move fast, what we could do is we can grab the Hellfire exhaust, pull up in front of people, and then boom, poison them. But there's a good chance that they might be immune to poison. We could also
Yeah.
ram
B
people
shrugs
easier.
and goes, an awful lot of the participants are in fact devils. But some aren't.
What is that possibility?
And devils are notoriously... Fire and poison don't work so well on them. She clarifies for anyone who hasn't been studying monster statistics.
Let's see.
We can grab the lightning harpoon, which slows shit down as you continue to hit it. Hit things with it. I don't know if I have to fully retract it, but
It's not a lot of damage.
no.
Yeah, I guess like if we're racing, moving fast is good, but if we're fighting, then we want to be tougher, don't we?
Yeah, sure. Let's go for going tougher, and then
What about the saw?
yeah, the Gorger Saw's fun.
Yeah, I like that.
That's one action. I would suggest that if we go for a weapons station, we grab something that doesn't take the vehicle's actions. That's the only problem is the
Okay, so the weapon stations don't take the vehicle. The vehicle doesn't have an action.
oh, okay. So this takes
Whoever
It's
is
a-
sitting in the weapon station.
Whoever is manning the weapon station
oh, okay.
uses their action. Likewise, whoever is in the command module or whatever it's called uses their action to move the vehicle.
Yeah, if you look at the rules for it, basically the vehicle has a bunch of seats that you can get into and get out of, and when you're in a seat, you're under the effect of a bunch of special rules, but you also have special actions that affect the vehicle. So like if you're in a weapon station, you can fire the weapons, and you're shielded from incoming attacks to a certain degree.
Yeah. You can, if you're not manning a station, you can still be riding the vehicle, either inside, in which case you have total cover, or outside, in which case you can still use your normal set of actions.
All right. Let's see. Then yeah, let's go for the saw. And then
Yep.
Okay.
cut into things.
That is
And then-
2 points on the Gorger Saw, and
2 points on the armor plating.
alright, and that is your 4 points.
Where should we go for an upgrade? Let's see.
So, hang on, I'm just updating the stats here. So, Beatrice mentions that, more often than not, Bell's Forge is nearby. And while he's definitely not fond of, doing things for Zariel's tournament here, he really can't say no.
Alright.
But, sometimes it is a bit of a hike to the Forge.
I could be really persuasive, so I'm sure he'll help us out.
And she also mentions that, there may be other ruins around that you can scavenge things from, and, some of the old flying fortresses probably have a few things, and, while you're out wandering around, there's a good chance you'll get jumped by someone, and then you can beat them up and scavenge their stuff.
Yeah, that's our usual MO.
Exactly. See, you guys, you're gonna be pros in no time.
There is a small problem.
Yes?
We do have this this thing we do have to eventually do involving a lich and his different pieces and
Pieces of Lich. Okay, yes, go on.
so we will have to go take care of that at some point.
Oh yeah, no, like it. This is an annual tournament, so like once it's over, I mean, we obviously have the post-tournament grudge matches, but once those are done, you're free to go. A lich, you say, huh?
Yeah, just this guy named Ashnog.
Ask the lich.
You're the first person.
Grudge match? Question mark.
You're the first person in a while who's heard his name and not flinched like I said Voldemort or something.
I don't know. I mean, he hasn't participated in any of these tournaments recently, so I don't know him.
Oh yeah, no, he's been in pieces for I shake the treasure bag. Hey buddy, how long have you been in pieces?
Since the Third Age.
Whenever that was.
So, B size.
Oh right, he talks directly into my head sometimes. The Third Age, he said.
He poses, rotates to face you, looks you directly in the eyes, and says, "You picked up the skull, didn't you?"
I'm sorry, wait. I zoned out for a second. What just happened?
I mean, yeah, I did pick up the skull.
A call back to early sessions. She shakes her head and goes, "Sorry about that. I don't know what came over me." I mean, yeah, cool. I pick up skulls all the time. She picks a few up off the floor and starts juggling. Juggles them poorly and drops them on the ground. She looks sad.
Maybe I should pick up juggling.
Scuggling.
Scuggling. Oh, damn it! But
right.
he did me a solid, so now I actually feel kind of bad about tormenting him. Fuck.
Oh, if he's a lich, trust me, he deserves it. Ooh, actually, maybe after you kill him, he'll wind up down here anyway.
I think he pissed everybody off.
That's fine. A lot of people down here pissed off everyone. Like, do you know how many people get stuck here for trying to go back on a deal with the big A himself?
Oof.
Yeah.
Imagine it's a lot.
Yeah, let's just say if you happen across a marsh anywhere, don't go swimming.
Why would
That's not water.
why would I go swimming in a marsh? There's snakes in there. They don't like it when people get in there and then they like bite you and then you die of snake. Had a nice conversation with a snake once.
I'm sure it went well.
It was very
I used to
one-sided.
manage a team of snakes.
Oh, I meant like actual snakes.
Oh.
And snakes.
They never talk back and I can never figure out why.
Do you speak snake?
No. Ah. That would be why. Hey, Artie,
Yes.
can you teach me how to speak snake?
I don't speak snake.
Oh.
Why would you just assume I speak snake?
You're a druid.
Yeah, don't you have a way
I
of
have
talking
a
to beasts?
spell. I have a spell that lets me talk to animals. When I'm not using it, I'm just as clueless as you are.
Oh. You know, telling me that makes you a lot less impressive.
I don't really care about being impressive.
Oh. At that, Growlspots looks intensely confused, like he's never considered that that would be a thing that someone would not care about.
Man, did I actually make Fort Knucklebone shaped like Australia? I think I did.
Oh,
Accidentally Australia.
Thank you, Bill. That's an extremely important post.
you're welcome.
Yeah, accidentally Australia. Ish.
My
Yep.
God.
Yeah, let me increase the view radius so we can see the whole thing at once.
Little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a
It's
little.
just a little bit accidentally Australian.
Just
Oh,
a
so it's
little
a prison.
Only a
bit.
little
Aw.
I
bit.
mean,
Random blob.
this is hell, so it is basically entirely a prison.
I'll be right back.
I mean, we're more or less just shooting the shit until end of session anyway, cause
Gotta use the toilet.
like we definitely don't want to launch into a whole new adventure with 20 minutes to go.
Yep.
Bring that back down to normal.
Thing here is named after body parts.
Well, specifically Fort Knucklebone.
Fair enough.
A lot of other things are not named after body parts.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to adventure around and get some better parts for this thing to do things with it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's our plan.
And also, again, it'll need a name.
Yep. Now, what's the limit on upgrading it? Just what we find, or?
Yeah. So the points were, sort of the first thing, and then from here on out, it's going to be whatever you can find and scavenge, and if you can drum up soul coins.
Okay.
Oh, right. B also mentions that these machines use soul coins as fuel. And, this one has a full tank right now, so it'll get you 24 hours worth of driving with it, but if it runs out and you're away from here, well, that'll put you in quite the pickle.
Only one for next? Alright.
What's a soul coin?
Well, they're these, pretty much the currency of Avernus, really. She pulls one out of her bag. It is a, solid 5-inch across disc of wrought iron.
Oh, one of those things.
Yeah, I know you'd seen them before.
We gave one of those to the ferryman.
Ah, you took the sticks here. That makes sense. Seeing as you
Oh.
came in through Dock Street and all.
It was either ride it or wade through it, and I was told not to touch it, so...
Oh yeah, do not touch the sticks.
I thought about putting the skull in there, but then he, made some boast about killing all of us, and I, decided not to deal with it.
Also, I imagine if you dunk the skull in the sticks, it would get in the way of trying to put him back together. Wait, you have all of his pieces, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just kind of...
Do you mind if I talk with the skull in the back room real quick?
He only talks into my brain, so I'll have to be your interpreter.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I can convince him.
To do what?
To talk to me?
Okay. I guess what I'm trying to say is this is pushing the limits of my comfort with our business relationship.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
He's already
I
tried
mean,
to invade my dreams and trick me into letting him mind control me, so
I mean, that just sounds like standard lich fare to me. But no, that's okay. If you'd rather me not talk to the lich, then I can take a hint.
just till we have a better idea of where we stand with each other.
I mean, I'm your team manager. I'm the one who handles all the hyping up and gets people to attend your matches so that you can have a big crowd. It becomes super popular.
It is true. It is what's most important right now, because then if I can really... Yeah. I mean... Wait a minute, hold on. I do this to people. I can see through some trickery. Some.
So, I mean, you signed the contract, so clearly you can't see through all of it, but...
I'm still not sure what a contract even is.
It's a piece of paper that lines out, an agreement between two parties where, whatever agreement they choose to make, and, terms for what happens if that agreement can't be made, or one side decides to go rogue, and... You know, most contracts around here have a clause that says, you know, your soul belongs to us, but this one is special
In that it doesn't?
in that it doesn't.
Well, I mean, I was told I don't have a soul anyway. So I guess I shouldn't
No,
be
by
worried about that.
who?
Oh,
Gnolls have souls.
Oh.
Wait, gnolls have souls?
Yeah.
I mean, it does rhyme.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
does.
sure, most of them belong to Yinogu, but that guy's an asshole, and I don't care about him, so.
Now, that name has a vague recollection to it. Oh, well, I'm sure it's
Yeah,
not important.
Yeah, let's just say if someone who looks like a larger, angrier, meaner you shows up, run. Get as far away as you can. He is not nice.
Am I nice?
You are nice, but
Compared to
figuratively.
Yinogu, you are.
I just never really thought of myself as nice.
You're actually fairly pleasant. You're just a moron.
Oh, wait a minute. Why didn't you just, like, call me a doofcoff or something? Moron is so plain.
What's a Doomcough?
Or like
Nothing. What's a doom comp with you?
or a dumbass, or a shithead, or a fuckbrain, or a complete
'Cause-
feckless idiot.
Cause you're a moron?
Like, Gravel Spots, it's astonishing you're somehow even alive right now. You do the stupidest things I've ever seen. You could have put some emphasis into it. But good try.
I mean, I'm ostensibly your friend, so I'm not gonna say really mean things about you.
B scratches her chin. I mean, you are in hell right now, so who's to say that you are alive?
Well, I did. I'm alive because I walked in here.
Yeah, we
with my
came in through
friends.
the front gate. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry, but I would know if I died. Thank you very much.
Summer, how are the flowers in your hair doing?
They're fine.
See?
I have the fire resistance ring. And,
Like-
I know, but like,
as a result, they don't get overheated.
I know other people might end up in, like, a cycle of recurrence where they're reliving one of the worst parts of their lives as a weird karmic punishment for some stupid shit they did, but I'm built different. I would know if I died.
Yeah, I mean, for one thing, you'd probably be running into a Carthax more often. And he would be winning.
Yeah. Well, hold on, but... Okay, but if we're both in hell, then he wouldn't be winning, because he would have to also be sad and upset. So...
I mean, it wouldn't actually be him. It would be a construct that your darkest fears have made.
Oh, I can conjure those. I just don't, because I was told they would just kill someone instantly, so I, you know... don't.
Only with a high-level spell slot.
Phantasmal Killer is surprisingly low. They teach me in my dreams.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh yeah, Phantasmal Killer is 4d10 psychic.
Yeah.
Like, you can make fun of people harder than that.
I can make fun of people not as hard as that. I can make fun of people almost as hard as that. It's 3d4 at 11th level. Oh.
Oh, that's right, yeah, you're all level 11, so your cantrip's all powered up, too.
Ooh, yay, for those of us who have cantrips.
Yay.
Good on you.
For
Yeah.
the two of you who have cantrips.
Guess who just got a
Yay.
massive power boost.
Yes, the one of you who has a scaling cantrip that they actually use.
3 beams now. You want to hear more about the, like, shit we've been up to?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because
Takes out her notebook and
we... Hey, Artie, did we, like, save that nature goddess, or did we just put her back together? Like, what was that all about?
I believe we brought her back up out of imprisonment. Or something.
I just know that we gathered a bunch of orbs, and she showed up, and she was very happy with us. And you were,
Yeah.
like, freaked out.
yeah.
Wait, was she an evil god?
No.
I don't think so.
GM
Sure.
ruffles through his notes. Let's see. Water plane. This page is still wet.
Nature goddess. That is by nature neutral.
Mushroom soup. Nope, it was before the mushroom soup. Right. Syrinx, lady. Syrinx. I think the priestess mentioned that... Yes, we saved her.
Okay, yeah. So we saved a nature goddess, and then we made a deal with the Shadow Queen, or Raven Queen, that I think we fulfilled? Carlspots looks to the rest of the party and sort of shrugs.
I have to do her a favor in return for her doing me a favor. She already did me a favor, so no, I have to do her a favor.
Yeah.
What favor did she do for you?
She took care of the illithids.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Those...
I see.
And of course there was the Akarthax thing, and then we killed him, his pathetic ass, and he somehow came back stronger than before. The whole war in the fire plane happened, and we killed his ghost.
Alright, so if you already had one rage-based reincarnation, yeah, we don't want to do that one again. So she crosses a few things out.
He, like, possessed a guy, and then we killed that guy, and then he flew off to possess another guy, and so we killed that guy, and then he manifested as a ghost himself, and we killed that.
Maybe...
I was kind of impressed, given he didn't show that kind of gumption when he flew up to us covered in lava and spit acid at us, and then immediately got killed. We overthrew the government of the Earth plane. Oh. Hey, Artie!
Yes,
I think we've been sowing chaos everywhere we go.
sounds about right.
Overthrew the gut.
Huh?
Oh, that one was you! Oh!
He had one of the lich pieces, and it was the easiest way.
Yeah.
So Artie turned into an elk and knocked him off a building.
Yep, so B writes a few more things down and underlines it 3 times and draws a box around it. Go on.
Oh, and then the water plane thing where we saved the nature goddess and averted that whole... It was like I forget the name of the city. It was like a boat city, and they were gonna fall into a hole, but we stopped that. Well, we got the nature goddess to stop that. Yeah, then we did the fire plane war thing happen, and all the UNT were kidnapping people on the airplane and, like, trying to turn them into gore nests that were better than regular gore nests, and we stabbed pretty much everyone involved with that.
Yeah, we did a lot of stabbing.
Yeah.
I mean, perhaps that's why you wound up down here. She chuckles to herself.
Oh no, that was because I was playing my bagpipes too loud.
Somehow playing bagpipes too loud is considered a sin?
No, Otto was referring to how we used this amulet and music and Artie's spear and ended up here that way. Like, we literally teleported here by playing bagpipes too loud. I don't think I deserve to be in hell. I'm like one of the coolest people in the world.
Well, you've certainly never sold your soul to any of us, and based on your story, yeah. Do I smell a Yizgard tuning fork?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway,
What's that smell? Anyway.
what's important is it doesn't smell like silver.
Oh, do you not like silver?
Silver is, it's not a very popular metal down here, let's just say.
Carlos's quietly taking off some of his jewelry and putting it in his pockets.
You know, on account of silver being one of the best ways to damage fiends.
Oh, I had no idea. Jem, keep your candlestick close.
Although, admittedly, a good magic weapon works even better, so...
What doesn't a good magic weapon work on? I found something I've yet to find something I can't stab, and, well, you know, that spring can't stab, summer can't stab to death.
If it can die, I can stab it.
War on the fire plane. You keep on mentioning that. I don't think the news has gotten here yet, although we have seen a few, let's call them refugees. But they're not in much shape to talk right now.
Didn't the, like... Hey, Summer, didn't the fire plane get, like, sealed off or something?
Yeah, well, when we get back to town, I'll tell the keymaster we solved the situation and it'll get opened up again.
Yeah, he's still waiting for us, so he can open the portal and restore travel to the fire plane. Isn't that kind of important?
Not really. I think we could give it a little bit of time so that they can get stability back. So that they can get stability within the fire plane before we start shunting a bunch of outsiders in there. What do you think?
Kartax possessed that one guy who also had the Lich piece, so I guess he was double possessed. And then he ended up killing everyone and taking the place over and causing a big war. And then the fire plane had to be locked off by the man with the keys. But the man with the keys was fucking around when we needed to get to the fire plane, so we had to find him and get him to open the door for us. He was kind of an asshole about it.
Yeah.
I don't really like the Keymaster very much, to be honest, Summer.
He does mysterious things, but he means well enough.
He seems like a wizard.
Well, like that one that showed up randomly?
What one? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, remember the one I was just standing in the score screaming?
No. I don't
Ah.
remember that. That never happened.
I'm the only one who remembers the screaming wizard.
Where did he go?
Otto, you need to stop acknowledging him.
Oh, right. He went in the people the players like folder.
Otto, stop acknowledging the wizard that only exists as you acknowledge him.
You said the wizard, and it registered in my brain. My brain told me, hey, remember that guy?
Well, you have to grab your brain by the collar and slap it and tell it, no, this guy doesn't exist. He's not a real thing. I don't know why he scares me so much, but this man terrifies me on an existential level. Maybe it's because the idea that I would disappear if everyone stopped paying attention to me is my only true fear in life. Me, gravel spots.
Ooh, existentialism.
We found
He is furiously taking more notes.
Okay, I think we're done shooting the shit for today, guys.
Do you have to go?
It's 6.
We should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It is
6,
six.
and I've just been wasting time for the past half hour because I didn't
Yeah.
have enough plans. So.
Oh, I
Super
figured
exciting for
Yeah.
the viewers.
we were just we were chilling. We were enjoying the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I just
Peak D&D. Okay.
I love you guys, but there's only so much shooting the shit I can do.
That's fair.
I only have so much social energy.
And we are at 3 hours, so
Yes.
Fair enough.
Alright.
All right.
See you next week.
Talk to you guys soon.
Talk to you later. That was good.
talk to you later.
See ya.
See ya.
All right. As for you lot over in Streamland, let me get something different on. Get back to the. There we go. Okay, so thank you for coming by. Next week we're going to do more of this, obviously. Things are finally picking up a little bit more again. So we're gonna I'm probably gonna start tweeting about these again now that we're doing fun Avernus stuff. As far as stream news that I want to announce goes, in the next couple days you're probably gonna see some changes happen to the Discord, and we'll see what things I've been meaning to have a couple of like stream events. Additionally, that weird Star Trek game day is coming up. Additionally, one final thing is Fallout New Vegas stream might not be happening as I'll have to look into my options, but currently it turns out that Fallout New Vegas has a problem where there's no way to like fully turn off all the copyrighted music in it that I know of. I'm gonna have to look into my options. So until I can be sure about that, I can't stream it because it might get me banned. So for now, look forward to some of those changes. Look forward to maybe some stream tomorrow or Monday to make up for the lack of stream this week. I know I didn't really do anything. It was one hell of a fucking week. Between the weather and just a bunch of shit happening, I just could not get it done. So, tomorrow, maybe more. But definitely Tuesday, if nothing else. See you then.